Hi, this is Yvette with Vanderbrink Auctions, and we are in Greenfield, Iowa, and we're starting to do inventory for the Greenfield Honda motorcycle and parts auction. There's also collector cars and antique tractors and some other items, including a 427 Impala. But this is amazing. An older two brothers own this, and they retired and shut the doors and just that's what they did, is retired, and that was quite a while ago. And they left it just like it is. And inside we got about 100 motorcycles and the parts and basically your Honda shop. So we'll take you a walk through. Some of this stuff has been moved already. This auction will be September 6th, which is a Sunday, and it is the weekend of the Greenfield and Davenport swap meets. Now the guys have started to move things out of here already. They ran this business for many years.
30 years.
30 years.
Right.
And you can see we're boxing things up, but they just retired and shut the doors, and a lot of it has been taken down on the walls and stuff, but there still was notes on the counters as to people to call. And but we're working on boxing up the parts. We're just going to take you a quick walk through. They also sold case tractors and parts. They had a service shop and repaired bikes. And Honda was their brand that they sold. Many of the bikes are used. There's also parts and projects bikes, but there are some bikes that are low mild. It's a dyno. A lot of gas tanks, and I see the guys have started to move them out. There are NOS parts. Memorabilia also. Actually, we're going to be finding all kinds of things when we get in here. We'll be getting you inventory and pictures. You will want to come to this auction, for many of the parts will only be for bidders at the auction. There'll be some parts project bikes also, but the majority of them we will work for getting them for online bidding if you can't be here. But it's going to be the weekend of the Davenport and Greenfield motorcycle swap meets, which are some of the biggest in the world. And so you'll be able to be there Friday, Saturday. You can come over to us on Sunday and see what we have to offer. And we'll take you to the other building. We're going to be moving everything in here to another location. And we'll take you up there. So how many years did you guys do this?
From 65 to 88 with Honda.
And then you had tractors before that.
Yeah, for about 6 years maybe.
Wow. And this was, you guys enjoyed the motorcycles?
Well, we was making more money at motorcycles.
Than tractors.
Well, it was more fun.
Yeah. Not as heavy a work.
Easier. More selling one.
Yeah.
Easy, to sell them.
Did you sell bikes all over the place then, or just kind of?
Yeah, sold quite a few clear down into Missouri.
Wow.
Wasn't that many people selling motorcycles at that time.
Uh-huh. How'd you pick Honda?
I don't know. Just kind of the way it worked out.
Yeah.
Well, it was the main thing
Uh-huh.
at the time.
Well, that's cool. And it's now they're going on to the next chapter here and just kind of going through it brings back a lot of memories, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah. A lot of good years.
yeah,
And you and your brother did this together with his wife, right?
yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And now it's all gonna get sold in September. All right, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
And we'll take you up to the next building and show you some more stuff in a little bit. Hi, this is Yvette Vanderbrink Auctions, and we are down in Greenfield, Iowa, looking at the Frizzell collection, which is going to be auctioned. They had a Honda dealership here in Greenfield, Iowa on September 6th, and we're going to show you a little bit more around here. Randy and the guys have been cleaning up the bikes and then working with them, and it's amazing how they've cleaned up. These are some of the Hondas. They had a Honda shop for many years, and there's some rare bikes in here. But look at that. Aren't they cool? A lot of good colors. We also have shop equipment, tools, and many parts also. Be on time. We're going to be starting off with memorabilia, then going right into the bikes. And the guys are over here power washing off bikes. There are also parts bikes. And they're taking all that dirt off of them. They really are looking good. There's also an assortment of NOS and used parts. These are all NOS Honda parts, motorcycle parts. It's a lot of new gas tanks also mixed with used gas tanks. These are new motors that are still in the crates, and more gas tanks. There's also quite a bit of Honda memorabilia, including coats, jackets, clothes, posters, manuals, books. These are parts bikes, testing machines, just a little of everything. We're going to be lotting a lot of this and putting it online, so watch the website for pictures. These bikes have been all cleaned up and photographed, and we'll be loading those to the website. This auction has collector vehicles and antique tractors also. This is a 1970 Impala with a factory 454. I took this out for a drive and it runs great. And this is a 65 Impala, original car with a 283. And we also have antique tractors. We have an F20, an H, and a Super M, along with some other a couple other collector vehicles. There's a Vulcan, the trike under there, that's very nice, and some other ones. Ivan and Clyde were partners in a tractor dealership, and then turned into a Honda dealership, and they enjoyed it. And Isolde and her husband took many trips on this bike here, and among others. And we'll take and have a little chit chat with her. Oh, here she is. How are you? We'll have you just go over here. Now, you and your husband and Clyde, you guys had the Honda shop for how long?
30 years.
30 years.
Right.
And when did you officially shut the doors?
Well, we started out in 65, so it would have been, well, 95.
95, 30 years.
Right.
And just went home, and now we're going to liquidate it.
We retired.
Yep, retired. Yep. And now we're going to sell all these bikes.
Right.
It's pretty amazing how clean they got, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Right.
Yeah, a lot of good memories. You and your husband used to ride bike a lot.
Yeah, we went all over the country with it. We used to even have a sidecar.
Sidecar?
Yeah.
Did you ride in that then?
Oh, yeah. Well, my daughter was in it mostly, and I on the back of the bike.
Wow.
So this way, all three of us could go. We used to squeeze her in between us, but as she got older, she wouldn't fit in between us anymore. So we had to get a sidecar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And were you always a motorcycle person?
My husband was.
And
yeah, it goes way back for him. Yeah.
And
not for me.
Not for you.
No.
And so you just kind of became a motorcycle
Right,
person.
I had to.
Yeah. But I mean, what a good business, and met a lot of friends.
It was good. It really was good. I have a lot of good memories, and still have a lot of good motorcycle friends, and people stop by, and really, it's quite a legacy.
What was his favorite? What did he like to do the most? Was it fixing or selling or?
Or repairing.
Repairing.
It was a challenge. He was the kind of guy, he just liked to fix things and find out what was wrong and how to make it run well again. And people came from all over southwest Iowa. They came from everywhere. As long as Ivan worked on their motorcycle, they were happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what's this New Year's run he used to do?
Oh, on the 1st of January, a friend of his always had this deal about riding out of the state on the 1st of January. And he did.
Wow.
And I still see him going out of the driveway, dragging their feet because of the ice and the snow, and the highway was okay. But they used to go down Missouri, Bethany, and that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Wow.
He had a heated vest and whatever you call it.
Yep, pants.
And hippo hands
Uh-huh.
on the motorcycle. You don't even see that anymore. I
Yep.
still have them.
Wow.
Yeah. It kept the cold wind off the handlebars.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, this is really a piece of history here, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's brings back a lot of good memories. It really has.
And September 6th is the day of the auction.
Right. Yeah,
And
it's on a Sunday, so.
everybody come down and
I-
visit with you, and
Yeah, we'll have a good time. And,
it'll be good.
yeah, I'd like to show off what we have.
Yep. Well, we hope we bring you a big crowd and
Yeah,
have fun.
right.
Rain or shine, right?
Right.
Just like New Year's Eve, snow or not.
Yeah, we won't need the hippo hands.
No, we won't need that. Thanks, Isolde.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Okay, guys, remember that's September 6th, and we're going to be starting about 9:30 with the memorabilia, and then going into the bikes and then the parts. And so mark that on your calendars. Is September 6th in Greenfield, Iowa. We're going to be on Highway 25, just on the edge of town. For more information, check out the website at vanderbrinkauctions.com. You can bid online on the bikes and memorabilia, and also a portion of the parts at proxybid.com. Stay tuned for more pictures and video.